everyone, it is Tuesday and hubby has the day off today. We are taking Miss Lulu to her annual vet appointment. Miss Lulu did very well at the vet. She was a very good girl, very excited. She was squeaking even as we were walking up the street to go there. And now we are in front of Serano Bakery. We love this place and it's been so long since we've had anything from here. In the past, I guess 2 years or so, I've been bringing Lulu to the vet on my own, but since hubby is off today and he's here with me, we can go inside, or one of us can go inside and pick up some treats. Hey everyone, I am in the writing studio. I haven't been here in I think a year. The last time I came here was when we took Lulu to the vet last year. So hubby is with me today. This is his first time seeing the studio and he's very much enjoying it. He commented on the books and the typewriter and just the beanbag chairs. Just a lot going on here that's lovely. So I've really missed this place. I think we're gonna go home now though because Lulu is ready. She keeps going in her bag and staring at us. So she's like, I think it's time to go home. We're gonna go home, have our Serano Bakery treats and a bunch of other treats that we got from the Chinese bakery yesterday, but it was really nice to come in and do some stuff around the studio. Here are our goodies from Serano Bakery. Oh, this is so exciting. From left to right, we have the mini millefeuille. We've got the mini coconut squares, and these are the mini, I don't know how to pronounce this word, Coke, I think. We got a selection of the mini baklava. Hubby just requested 2 each of their most popular varieties because there were so many different kinds. And we also got 6 of the honey balls. I wore this set for the first time as a set and I really love it. It is so comfortable. Normally when I come home I change into loungewear, but because I have to go out again this afternoon, I'm just gonna wear this set while working. It's super comfortable. I normally wear the Lululemon tights, but I don't love to wear tights when just lounging around. I prefer something a little bit looser. Even though the Lululemon tights are super comfortable, I just like a little more breathing room, not having fabric like really tight around my skin. So it's nice that I don't have to change. I can just hang out in this until I have to step out again, and it's presentable for Zoom meetings because you're really only seeing my top. So I've worn this top a lot, actually. I've worn the top a ton, but the pants I've only worn a couple of times because I don't really love wearing sweatpants with jackets and such over top. I'd rather just wear them like this with like a regular shirt. And in case you're wondering why there's a grate here, our dishwasher door has been broken for many years. The spring is broken, so when you open it, you just have to be careful to just like lay it down. Otherwise, it'll drop down with like tremendous force. I've been kind of worried about Lulu standing under the dishwasher because she loves to come into the kitchen when we're in here because she loves food. So I've been worried that she'd be sitting under the dishwasher and the door would fall. I've always been worried about that, and I tried to train her to stay away from the dishwasher, but she's just so excited about food. So we decided to put up this grate so she can't come into the kitchen anymore, and it's been so nice because sometimes when I'm cooking she'll stand right behind me, and if I don't see her and I'm moving around really quickly, I'm afraid I'll kick her. I've never actually kicked her, but like she'll kind of like jump away or she'll like make a little noise, so it freaks me out to like almost kick her. So it's really nice to have this space now to move around in the kitchen when I'm cooking and such without having little Miss Lulu running around and like at my feet. She just sits here right on the outside of where the grate is, and she watches me from a distance, so I can still see her. I can still see her cuteness. She can still see me. I can still give her little treats. If I'm cooking raw meat, I'll usually give her a little bit of the raw meat, but she's not in the way and she's in less danger, so that is really nice. Truffle and Lulu ordered pizza for hubby for Father's Day. They also got some sweet treats, and I'll insert photos later. They also got hubby some Pilot coffee. They ordered 5 pizzas from Big Trouble. This is the butter jam jam. Sweet pizza. Have that for dessert. This one, I think this is the truffle oil one. Oh yeah, you can smell the truffle. This one has blue cheese, so this one will probably just be for hubby.
Delicious.
It's the Danza. This one's the meat lovers. Oh, you can smell the blue cheese. Meat lovers looks good. And finally, the Kiki. I guess it's like a take on Hawaiian. It's got pineapple and some kind of meat and cream cheese. It's cream cheese.
It smells delicious.
Truffle and Lulu ordered hubby this Father's Day brew kit. It comes with 2 bags of whole bean coffee from Pilot, and they're both the heritage one, which is toffee, milk, chocolate, and creamy. And it also came with this, as well as some filters. We also ordered these treats from Marvelous by Fred, as well as a couple of croissants. So obviously we've already eaten 3 of the 6 of these. They are really good. It's basically a little disc of meringue at the bottom. And then on top, it's a bunch of flavored cream with chocolate, or nuts, or like other little bits. We got 6 flavors. We've had the dark chocolate one. We still have the white chocolate one. We also still have the coffee one. We've eaten the cherry one. We still have the praline, and we've eaten the caramel one. They're very good, very light, easy to split because they're mostly cream, so we can cut them in half very, very easily, and I would definitely get these again. They're really, really yummy. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, and I woke up extra early today at 5 a.m. I was actually planning to start to try waking up at 5 a.m., but I never did. I think 5:30 is early enough, and now that the summer solstice has passed, the days are gonna gradually start getting shorter, so I feel like 5:30 is perfectly fine as a daily wake up time for the time being. But today I woke up early because I was so excited about the weekend. There's nothing going on, but next week the writing studio is going to be closed, so I have a little bit more free time, or like mental space, because I don't have to check email at the writing studio every day. I usually do 2 or 3 email checks a day. It's not super onerous or anything like that, but it does take up mental space. So I'm feeling a lot of spaciousness now that the studio is going to be closed next week and I don't have to check email every day. Hubby and I are actually taking a very short road trip. Not very short, it's a week long. We're going to Prince Edward County, but because I have so many plants now, I've been trying to kind of update my calendar to work out the timing so that I don't have to water any of the plants the week that we're gone, and that involves a little bit of moving some of the plants around. So for example, the peace lily, I've moved from its usual spot by the window to a darker spot in the condo. You might be able to see it actually. It's peeking out right over here. So the peace lily is here right now. What I want is for it to use less water. So that's why I'm reducing the light for it. That way, I hope I can space out the watering to every 9 days. Right now I'm watering it every 6 or 7-ish days. I have a couple of parcels I want to open up. I was planning to go to the store to pick up some of these things, but I looked on the website and everything was in stock, and I well exceeded the shipping fee. I didn't have to think of stuff to add to my purchase to meet the shipping fee. I also didn't want to risk going to the store and having them be out of stock of one of the things I wanted. So I decided just to buy everything on the website. Ooh, they have new paper. Ooh. I'm liking this. We seek the sun. Hubby's awake. I think he's just popping off to the washroom, then he's gonna go back to bed. yeah, I'm liking this new paper that they have. Maybe I'll keep that and reuse it. I bought 4 products, and these are all products that I've used before. I didn't branch out. This one here is my favorite product, the Argireline Solution 10%. Great for fine lines, I find anyway, and even though I still, of course, have fine lines and they still are getting more noticeable and more plentiful, I think it really does help to reduce their appearance. So, really like that. Good night. Hubby's gonna go back to sleep. It's 7 now, so it's still pretty early, and whenever he wakes up to go to the washroom and he goes back to the bedroom to go to sleep, Lulu knows and she gets all excited and she runs to the room with him, so they have like a bit of cuddle time in the bed. I'm also going to go back to the marula oil, which is, I think, my favorite oil from The Ordinary. I also really like, as I mentioned in that really long Shop With Me video, I also really love the squalane and the hemisqualane. I'll see how I get on with this. It's been a while since I've used it, so maybe I will have changed my mind about it. I also bought the big bottle of the niacinamide 10% zinc, what is it, 1%? Ooh, the box feels different. It feels, yeah, they all do feel different. They've made quite a lot of changes, and I did notice that the website was different. So lots of stuff going on with Deciem, I guess. So I love this stuff, and I've never bought the bigger bottle of it. This is 60 ml rather than 30 ml. And yeah, I'm glad to have this. This is my favorite serum-y type product from The Ordinary. I'm not sure what it is about it, but I find it really does help my skin. It makes my skin look and feel smoother, maybe more youthful, brighter, or like more radiant. So yeah, really, really like this. And I do kind of like cycle back and forth on this product. And then finally, this is a product that my friend bought for me way back when, and I really, really love this product. This is the multi-peptide serum for hair density. Talked about this briefly in, I think it was, again, my Shop With Me video perhaps. This stuff I find really works, and I haven't used it in a while because I finished up the last one that I was using, and I do feel like my hair is starting to revert back to how it was before I started using this product pretty regularly. I don't use it every day, maybe like every other day, every like 2 to 3 days. But I did find that my hairline was filling in a bit and it just looked darker. So anyway, those are the things that I bought from Deciem. And I also have a box that I'm going to open from Well.ca. Kind of remember what I ordered, but I also might have forgotten a couple of things. I didn't order a lot. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this, but I also ordered 4 products from Well.ca, and I'm going to put the box down. The first item I'll show you is a tried and true product. This is by Andalou Naturals, and it's the 1000 Roses Body Lotion. This is my favorite lotion, my favorite body lotion. It just smells really good, it works really well, it absorbs quickly, everything about it I love. At first I had 2 of these in my cart, but I decided to just pick up 1. And maybe I'll regret it because sometimes Well.ca doesn't restock stuff very quickly, but it's okay. 1's enough for now, and I can try something else if they don't have this product in stock. The other thing I wanted to mention is I clearly didn't buy enough from Deciem during the November sale, so I tried to keep it pretty minimal for this set of purchases, and then in November I will try to stock up for the full year. I also wanted to repurchase the cake peppermint foot lotion that I'm using right now. I still moisturize my hands and feet before going to bed, and I really, really like that one. But they didn't have it in stock. I actually didn't see it even as sold out, so I don't know if that product is discontinued. But I remembered that one of my YouTube friends recommended this brand of body lotion way back when. So this is the Utterly Smooth Foot Cream. I'm not going to open it right now because I don't need to use it right away, so I'm just going to put this in my stash, and when it comes time, I will let you know what I think. Power Curls snacks. This is the flavor spicy salsa, and it's by the brand Lesser Evil. I saw Power Curls, but in a different flavor on Jenim's channel. It's no secret that I love junk food and snacks, but I did show a lot of restraint because I only bought one bag, and hubby and I are gonna share this one. The last thing I picked up is the Harmonic Arts 5 Mushroom Chocolate Elixir blend. This is rich heirloom cacao, 5 nourishing mushrooms, deeply restorative. Got great reviews. The flavor people say is really good. You can mix this with coffee, and they say it gives like a really nice, like rich, deep flavor to your coffee. I think it contains mushroom extract. Yep, 5 mushroom extract, and the mushrooms are reishi, chaga, lion's mane, cordyceps, and turkey tail. Hubby and I are trying some of that mushroom chocolate elixir. We put it in some coffee, and it's actually really good. Hubby likes it. He doesn't taste any of the mushroom, neither do I, but there's a nice chocolatey flavor, and it definitely adds some like richness to the coffee. There's also a little bit of coconut sugar in here, so there's a slight hint of sweetness, but not very much at all. It's really good. I like it a lot. I'm about to repot this, or split and propagate this. So I bought this little snake plant maybe a week or two ago, and it actually has 4 little babies. I've never tried splitting a snake plant before, but they say it's pretty straightforward. So the pup that's to my left here, that one has grown some roots, but the other ones have not. So I'm thinking I'll separate one of them and try propagating it, and I'll leave the other 3 attached to the mother plant for the time being. So here is my little snake plant baby in its little clay pot. It only had 1 root, but it was pretty long, and I used some rooting hormone, popped it in the same soil that it was already in. This was quite full with soil. It was like almost overflowing. So there was plenty to put into this pot as well. Here's the plant I propagated last night. You may recognize this as the pothos that hubby got me for our anniversary last year. And I did find a few more mealybugs on this. Mealybugs are very annoying and hard to get rid of. So I think maybe I've gotten rid of them all. Who knows? I'm gonna keep checking it and spraying it. For now, I'm keeping it away from the other plants. But I basically cut off 2 of the long trailing vines. They were getting quite long, and I popped them into here. I've been meaning to propagate this one for a while, and the plan is once these take root, I'm going to pot both of these together so it'll still be that one plant that hubby got me last year. I'm back at Marvelous by Fred. I'm gonna pick up some treats for our family couch time today. For our family couch time today, aka relationship check-in, we got, hubby doesn't like that term. We got treats from Marvelous by Fred, as I showed you the storefront. This is something that I wanted to buy last time because I saw the lady behind me order 4 of them, but they were already bagging up my order, and it was kind of busy because it was Father's Day. So I decided just to let it go and then come back another day, and today was another day. Brioche looks like this. This is the raisin one. They also have a chocolate one and a sugar one. I've already eaten the bottom, and we're having it with a bit of that President butter. It's really, really good. Very, very delicious. And we also bought croissants and the pain au chocolat. So we're gonna have those, I don't know about like right away, maybe we'll have one of them right away and another for dessert or something along those lines. But I'm really liking this bakery. We're gonna have this next and save the croissants. These are the pain au chocolat. Here's what it looks like after a couple of big bites. It's very good. So here's what the power curls look like. I was very surprised when they came out. They weren't the texture or the color that I thought they would be. I guess I imagined them more to be like the Cheetos Puffs. and the color is very different from what's shown on the packaging. The color is very orange on the packaging, and in real life, I guess they're more like brown, but they seem really light and interesting, so hopefully they taste good. I also bought these recently, and these are biscuits. They're kind of like tea biscuits, I suppose, from India. Apparently they're the best selling biscuit in the world, and I think a major part of that is the price. This big package was only 99 cents. We tried them yesterday and they're pretty good. I like them. They just look like, let me grab the pack to show you. There are 4 little individually wrapped packets inside. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out with one hand, hang on. So here's the little package we opened yesterday. We had 3 little biscuits each. They just look like this. Okay, hubby and I are going to try these power curls now. They're very light. Cheers.
Ding. They're pretty good to me.
They taste good. The texture's very different from puffs. They're not overly spicy. They are good. They taste cheesy.
This just tastes familiar.
The texture is super familiar, but I don't know. Can't quite place it. I do like these though. It's a neat texture. It kind of like collapses on itself. I don't know how to describe it.
Like styrofoam.
Yeah, like styrofoam, but not as like crunchy. It's like those packing peanuts. Yeah. Yeah, these are good. I like these. I would get them again maybe. I mean, the bag was kind of expensive. It was $5.49, I think, for 113 grams. So not the most affordable, especially since we're finishing the whole bag in one shot. Maybe I'll pick up some more if they go on sale. But yeah, I do like these. Hey everyone, it is Tuesday today and it just got so dark out and it is pouring rain right now. It's about 3 p.m. As you know, I'm off from the writing studio, but I am still working at my project management job. Things have really tapered down. There's a little bit of a lull in terms of projects for the summer. So I'm just taking this time to like re-energize and recharge for a busy fall season ahead. I did have a couple of meetings at my project management job yesterday and today, half-day meetings. And then this afternoon, I also had my very first therapy session ever. And it went really well. It was really interesting. This is a therapist that I learned about through the writing studio. We've done a bit of work with her as like a group, as a team, and I decided to go ahead and book a one-on-one session with her and see what would come out of it. I did have like specific things that I wanted to talk about, and our session went in like an interesting direction, not entirely unexpected, but I think I got some like pretty deep insights. After the session, I felt pretty energized in terms of my mind. My mind was feeling very awake just based on like all of the things we talked about, and I had lots of thoughts running through my mind. So some of you may know that I have wanted to try therapy in the past, or I have wanted to look for a therapist in the past. And I even made it one of my annual goals one year. I think it was in 2018, but I wasn't really able to find one. I don't think I tried that hard, but I had a tough time kind of like actually taking the step to like finding someone and making an appointment. So I kind of shelved that idea. That was the year I quit my job. So once I left my full-time job, I was feeling a lot better anyway. That was the main thing I wanted to talk about back then, was this conflicting feeling of like, shouldn't I quit? And once that was resolved, my kind of like immediate desire to find a therapist went away a little bit. But I've always been curious in the back of my mind what it would be like and if I would learn anything interesting and whether it would be helpful in my life. So I'm really glad I did this session. It brought up a lot. I'm thinking, wow, there's actually a lot out there that I could talk about and a lot of things that I could work on. So I think I will reflect a little bit more on this past session, and then I would like to book another one. I had a question about like the frequency, and she said it was really up to me how I felt, like if there were specific things I wanted to work through and if I want to go like deeper and deeper. I could make appointments like more frequently, once every week or once every 2 weeks, but if it's just like something I want to talk about as like a support for my own like self-awareness journey, I could space it out a bit more, maybe every 2 weeks to a month. So that's something I'm thinking about now, in what direction I want to take my therapy and how much I want to integrate therapy into my life. And I'm going to continue thinking about it. The session is still pretty fresh. It was only a couple of hours ago. So I do want to like maybe journal on it. Maybe during morning pages tomorrow, I'm going to write down like my thoughts and reflections from the session. I feel very like empowered by making the appointment and having the session. I guess it's that whole self-awareness, self-improvement journey. I'm calling it self-curiosity now because I really love the word curious. And I feel like with this session, I'm taking steps toward trying to become like a better version of myself. And that always feels really good to me. Like any sort of progress in that way or movement in that direction always feels really, really nice. So I had a very successful first ever therapy experience, and I'm really excited to see where this journey takes me. All right, so that is going to be all for this vlog. I actually had a lot more footage than I anticipated, but I'm feeling more motivated to vlog lately. Maybe because I have more time and spaciousness, but yeah, I will be back in touch very, very soon. I'm actually getting my second dose on Canada Day on July 1st, so I'm gonna resume vlogging very, very soon in the next day or two. So thank you again so much for watching. For those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, I hope you're having a fantastic start to the summer, and for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, a fantastic start to the winter. I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!